Hey YouTube, Darren here. Just kind of an update as to what all's going on, and tell everybody thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. I'm actually moving around, feeling better. I did not get in too much trouble. They looked at me like I was stupid. I had the phone for 9 hours and I broke it, but I was able to fix it, so it should be good. But I wanted to give a shout out to some people who subscribed and tell everybody thank you. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll go over what all happened. Okay guys, these are some of the people that have subscribed to my channel, and a couple of people I want to mention. JRC Hunter. I had pronounced his name as JRC Hunt, JRC-H-U-N-T-E-R, all one. From what he said, I had mispronounced it, so I wanted to tell him I was sorry about that. JRC with a space Hunter. And he did mention something. He called it the subboard. I thought that's pretty damn good, so I'm gonna stick with your name, JRC. It's called the subboard from now on. Thanks for the suggestion, I appreciate that. And let's zoom in a little bit. Savage No More, capital S-A-V-A-G-E-N-O-M-O-R-E. Thanks for subscribing, man, I appreciate it. Tucker Kobe, T-U-C-K-E-R, there's a space there, K-O-B-Y, looks like it's all small caps. And John Coulda, capital J-O-H-N-K-O-E-L-L-I-K-E-R. I wanted to thank y'all for subscribing, and I appreciate it. And Babford sent me a message yesterday, and we talked for a second, asked me to go into detail about the rack that I've got on the back of kudzu, and the bumpers and how I made them and everything. I'll show them to you and let you get kind of an idea, and then I've got to weld up a couple of bumpers in the next week or so, so we'll do a video of that, but more to come in just a minute. Okay, that is the rim where it broke when it fell over on its side, and I just want to kind of show you that is the metal pieces that I was able to pick up. What had happened, I had a bunch of tools in the back, and I was going over to my shop side to tear some stuff off of that Cub Cadet and kind of take a look at it. And as I was going up by my bridge, it started tipping back, I guess. I changed the center of gravity. I had a bunch of tools in my jump box on my rack, and that changed the center of gravity and pitched it all backwards. So I want to remind y'all that you may know exactly how safe it is, but when you put something on it, on the back of the front, it'll change the center of gravity. I am going to make some changes to this thing to try to make it a little bit safer to use on inclines like that. But this is what happened to the front rim. I've got some extra rims. It's no biggie. It'll take an afternoon to take those damn tires off, and I may do a video of it because I've got a tire changing station I bought from Harbor Freight, and I may fill those up with foam just like the back tires. That's always a good video. Now we'll take a look at the back transmission. Okay guys, I think you can see it. This is my transaxle. This is the hole where something blew out of the top of it, and in the inside you can just see, hang on, let me try to position it good, you can just see the outline of the bull gear. Now this is actually really fortunate, because I blew out the bottom pan on my last transaxle, and so with this transaxle being blown, I've got enough parts to put together a whole solid transaxle, another one. I've got 2 or 3 more I can use because I seem to go through transaxles quite regularly. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can't scoot us out. More to come. That's kind of where we're sitting right now. What I would like to do, perhaps the next build, is something along the lines of what Fearless Front had done, was isolate the transaxle up and away from anything that can cause a problem with it, and using it to go to a live axle, almost like a jack shaft, and that way not having to lock the transaxle at all. So it'd just go from a single to a chain drive to a double to a long bar. That might be really interesting. Redneck Computer Geek has come up with another way of doing it, a transaxle locker, where he actually inserts a piece of square tubing inside it and gives you more surface area to weld to. So that's a really good idea as well. That might be something to I may do, but I definitely want to get that thing up out of the way. It's not because it's a problem, and I enjoy doing the welding and tinkering with it. But if I go through one every 3 months, then there's a problem, and so I'm asking it to do something it's not designed to do. That's a given. But then you begin to question what the quality is of your welds and your technique and everything. So I may have to revisit that as well. But I did want to touch on the back rack for Babford, like I said I would, and the back bumper. So this is it. This came off of a Chinese four-wheeler. I can't remember the name of it. I got it from a friend of mine. He knew I'd been looking for one. He gave it to me. You can pick these up at yard sales as well, thrift store, stuff like that, or just tell your friends that you're out looking for them. And what I had done is I'd gotten some scrap steel and welded it to it, and then bolted the scrap steel to the back of the Murray right there. 4 bolts, 2 on either side, and then incorporated the bumper into it as well. So if I needed to, I can take this off as a unit, and it's all a solid bumper and rear rack. Now the front rack is made out of scrap angle iron, and it does good. It's not pretty, it's not you know, really decorative, but it does really good, and I can honestly say I have hit several trees with it and not had too many problems. In a nutshell, that's it. When I get ready to do the bumpers on the Murray Gator, I will I'll do some videos of that because I still want to put the hood on it. If I got to take it all apart, I want to completely redo it. I know I say that every time, but I may put the drive shaft on this one then. Something to think about. But thanks guys for watching. I sure appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening.